Hey, good morning. Today's topic is getting your shit together. Okay? 245 years ago today, General Washington took command of the Continental Army in Cambridge, Massachusetts. So, July 3rd, 1775, Washington takes command of the Continental Army and he immediately begins getting its shit together. America gets its shit together. It's time you took command of your own workspace or your life space. So, today I'm going to help you with a little technique to get organized. So whether you're at work or working from home or doing things you love or need to do, basic organization is going to help you do whatever you need to do more effectively. How frustrating is it when you're trying to get a job done and you got to keep going back and forth, getting tools or getting ingredients or getting something? All of that is just extremely frustration, and all that moving back and forth is just completely wasted effort. I'm pretty good at that. I built a shed for my daughter and just had to go back and forth, getting the right kind of tools and the right part. It was just really frustrating. So it always helps to get organized a little bit better. So here are 4 quick steps that I want to share with you that will help you focus on your on the task the next time you need to get something done. So first, number one, sort the stuff that's there into a couple of different piles. Say you're cleaning out your garage. You got to pull all that stuff out. You want a pile that says, here's the stuff that I use a lot. And then here's a pile that, well, I use this every now and then, but not a lot. And then here's the stuff, man, we haven't used this in 6 years. Okay, so several different piles, right? We're going to call that sort. If you're making coffee in the morning, make sure you got the stuff that you need to make the pot right there. Okay, so you got to have coffee, got to have filters, got to have water, got to have a scoop, everything to make that. You might also want a mug, you might want some sweetener, might want some creamer, depending on how you take your coffee. Okay. Next, step two, and I changed this up from convention. I think we need to shine next. Okay, so once we get all that crap out of the garage or all that stuff out that you need, let's clean everything up. And this is a good habit to get into, is just cleaning as you go. Okay, every time you're going to do this job, clean things up as you go. So we never have something that isn't ready to roll. Okay. Um, when we put all the stuff back in the garage, if we try to set it back in the garage before we clean it, we've kind of wasted an opportunity to get stuff really clean. Sort, shine. Third is set. Okay, so set everything where it needs to be for maximum efficiency, right? So I don't want to have to step, I don't want to have to reach, I don't want to have to dig, I don't have to go look for anything. So that pile of stuff that you need all the time, it needs to be organized in a way that you've got the right sequence, the right tool, the right spot, the right ingredient, right where you need it. Okay, on those cooking shows, you see they've all got those ingredients in little bowls right there where they can need it. They reach it, and it's in sequence. When they need it, they have it, and it's the next one in line. So it's a great way to get organized. This is the put everything in a particular place, and everything should be in its place, right? When you need it. So that big pile of stuff that you had back behind you that says we don't ever use, we rarely use, now's the time to throw it out. Okay, now this is hard for an awful lot of people. So I'm not an expert in mindful disposal of stuff, but there are some great mindful resources that will help you get rid of some of that extra junk. I wish I were better at that because I tend to accumulate a lot of stuff in my house. The fourth thing, okay, so now I've got sort, shine, set, and now the next one is simplify. Every time you do the job, think about a way that you might be able to do it better. Can you shorten the steps you have to take? Can you shorten the distance you have to reach? For coffee in the morning, this is my particular thing, okay? So I had a house down the road. The kitchen was spread out. I had the refrigerator over on one side. I had cabinets on another side. I had a coffee pot here. It was just, I had to take 100 steps to make a freaking pot of coffee in the morning. I need my coffee quickly in the morning, okay? So in the new house, I can make a pot of coffee in 2 cups to take a steaming pot of coffee to my lovely bride in bed every morning without taking more than a step. It's awesome. I've got the sink, I've got the refrigerator where I keep the coffee and the creamer, I've got the cups right above the pot. Think about this when you're doing the work, right? Can I make it better every time? Can I simplify doing this job? So how does this relate to July's theme of love? Think about how you feel when someone wastes your time because they can't find something that you've asked for. Okay? Anytime we can't find something that we need, it really frustrates us. So as a leader, if you're going to keep your people from being frustrated like that, help them keep things organized. Okay? Give them time to keep things organized. Give them resources to organize a little bit better. Okay? And then, isn't that hot cup of coffee to your bride what love is all about? It works. Sort, shine, set, simplify. It'll change your life. Hey, I'll see you tomorrow.